Tim Albright, AVNation at ISE 2026 in the Shure, the Content Lounge with my buddy Chris Merrick. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thanks, Tim. Great to see you here, and I'm admiring the pink you're wearing today.
It is Wednesday, after all. So
Pink Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink. You guys had a small announcement this week.
Just a small one.
Just a small one. Sitting right in front of us is the IntelliMix Bar.
Yes, the IntelliMix Bar Pro.
The IntelliMix Bar Pro. Not to be silly, we'll get into some of the specifics of this, but Shure has come out with a video bar.
Yes.
Video, audio, everything in there. What was the thinking behind why we needed an IntelliMix Video Bar Pro?
Well, that's an excellent question, because strategically we see that what Shure wants to do is actually build out one of the most extensive portfolios of meeting room devices available to our customers in the market. And to be candid, we have amazing microphones, amazing array of speakers, signal processing, but for video and for that type of front of room device, we were reliant, and we still obviously want to be reliant and work with many partners, but we felt it was time to actually enter that category properly, but when we do it, to the best of our ability, with the best of Shure engineering capabilities. So this, the product, the IntelliMix Bar Pro, is the result of many years of strategic thinking and product development, and we think it's really kind of just the start of a major new direction for Shure.
Talk for a second there about the many years, because some people, and I was one of them when I first saw this, I'm like, okay, cool. Shure has worked with another manufacturer. You guys are, kind of grabbing parts and pieces of that. That's not true. You guys have been doing this for almost a decade.
This is a Shure engineered product from end to end. Now, of course, there's some components like anything, like chips and so on. You get those from specialist manufacturers. So we have worked with obviously some partners for that. But this is not a white label product. This isn't just taking someone else's thing and just sticking a Shure badge on the front. Every piece of software on there has come from Shure's development engine, from our own teams. It has our patented IntelliMix DSP software on board, which ties it all together, and we've actually expanded the capabilities of that to incorporate video. It's the first time that we've actually ported IntelliMix onto the Android platform, and this is built on the foundation of Microsoft's MDEP capabilities. It's what we're trying to bring to this is the Shure quality, the Shure expertise, the Shure heritage for industrial design, for resilience, for quality that we've become very, very famous for. So we're incredibly proud of this product, and we own it.
You mentioned MDEP. Why was it important for you to build this on the MDEP platform? And really quickly, not just this, but also the panel, the control panel that comes with it, is also built on the MDEP platform.
Yes, absolutely. The partnership with Microsoft is incredibly important, and of course for the corporate buyer, the IT decision maker, they've got concerns around things like, is this enterprise grade? Is this enterprise ready? Is it bringing the security that I need? Is it allowing me to manage this device on my corporate network in the same way as many other types of device? And as we all know, Microsoft is saying that the MDEP is the de facto platform if you want to have Android solutions in the market. So it was naturally a very right decision to go in that direction, and we're very proud of the partnership we've got with Microsoft and the whole MDEP team in terms of what we've delivered here.
Let's talk about specifics on it for a second. You've got 4 pretty high-end cameras going on here. So talk about that for a second and what that allows you to do.
Well, there's 4 4K cameras, and probably can't be seen here, but if you actually look at the spacing of those, there's 2 right at the end, and they are actually angled inwards. And the reason for this is to actually bring diversity of shot and framing into the space. So this is designed actually for medium to large rooms, not for small rooms. And I think we're all very familiar with the bowling alley challenge of those large rooms where you maybe have just one camera in the middle which is pointing out. With this, you can actually look across the table, so you can actually frame speakers across the table without them being obscured perhaps by their neighbor. It automatically will expand and contract. It recognizes human beings in the camera frame, so if there's just 4 people at the end of a table, it will automatically zoom in and focus on those to avoid that effect. You also have option for speaker tracking. So if somebody is presenting and they're or they're just walking around the table, then it will very naturally pan and follow them around. So we actually think the video experience that obviously the far end participants will enjoy will actually be a delightful experience, much more equitable, and a much more natural feeling, which will make you feel you actually are in the room rather than just staring at down the far end of the bean can.
Exactly. Not to be silly, but there's also, of course, high-end audio, because you guys
Yes.
are Shure after all. Talk about that for a second and some of the things that you guys have been able to do inside the bar.
Yeah, so in addition to the speakers, this also has brought across the array microphone capabilities, which we've actually been in that 10 years now.
10 years.
2016 since
crazy.
we launched the MXA range. So this actually brings the same microphone technology into that. And in addition on that, there is the IntelliMix signal processing, which is why it's the IntelliMix Bar and why we're putting the IntelliMix brand on our unified communications devices, and that has all sorts of capabilities in it, like our AI denoiser, which will take away extraneous and irritating noises like keyboards or clicking pens or rustling chip packets. There's noise reduction, so it'll take away things like HVAC noises, gain control, so that the person wherever they're speaking in the room will be heard as same as if they were close to the mic or 30 feet away from it. So it is designed for those large spaces as well, and all the acoustical challenges that brings. So that's why we have the IntelliMix DSP stack on there.
Right.
And the IntelliMix also has been expanded now to actually do the video processing as well. That actually manages the camera aspects as well, and how it's so tightly integrated to make sure that the camera is recognizing and following the talker. So there's an awful lot of experience over the last 10 years of doing ceiling arrays and MEMS-based arrays that's gone into this as well.
One of the things on this, and we'll show a video of this on the backside, you guys have designed it for expansion, for kind of future things. Was that intentional?
It's very intentional, and all I can really say today is carry on watching what we're doing around what we're building out around this product and this solution in the future. But if I do lean forward and just turn it round, you can see the array of ports that's there on the back. So, for example, there's 4 HDMI ports for both ingress and output of video. We have a number of RJ45 ports, so in terms of networkability and another integration with other devices. There's USB-C, there's USB-A. There's analog ports for both input and output as well. So this is designed for expansibility. And if you're familiar with the whole of the Shure portfolio for collaboration and conferencing, including our MXA range, our network speaker arrays, a range and a whole variety of other products, including wireless, you could imagine a world where potentially you're connecting those types of solutions in there. Imagine such a thing is all I can say.
All right. When is it available?
We are targeting spring.
Okay.
Obviously, there's technology products.
Yes,
You always make yourself a hostage to fortune when you promise a date. So we're keeping it relatively loose and saying spring.
Spring works.
Yeah.
All right. Chris, somebody wants to find out more about this or other Shure products. How do they do that?
Go to shure.com, and you may find us on the homepage of our website, and click away from there.
All right, very good. Chris Merrick from Shure. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv, and follow along as we bring you more videos from the show floor of ISE 2026. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.